Alright boys, so we're back again, and I know I'm not a, like I said, I'm not a COD YouTuber, right? But I've been playing COD for quite some time now, since what? First COD was, my friend introduced me to Modern Warfare. That was literally the first COD I got into. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out the next year. And I actually got it for the PS3. And so I know, I'm pretty well invested into the series. I've been there for a long time now, and I have to say it's quite sad to really see the franchise just take a fat fucking dookie in the mouths of fucking the fans. Not only that, but the esports scene, dude. The esports scene's been tanking, dude. Apparently they can't play until like February or 3 months into the game's life. So Vanguard right now. If they can even fucking play a game, because I mean that game is probably just busted out of the ass, dude. Every single COD game now is just busted, dude. It's insane, dude. The only thing that I can that's functioning right now for me, anyways, it's keeping me kind of invested is the zombies. That's probably about it. But even then, it's just I don't even know what to say. Zombies is always gonna be zombies, right? Except for Vanguard zombies. Vanguard zombies seems a bit fucking just trash. How can I put it? And people are like, oh, the hardcore fanboys are just really just wanting to suck the cock of Activision's, right? Activision devs and just CEOs and shit. Just the entire company itself. Just really want to suck and just choke on that fat cock of theirs. Really just say, oh, don't be so hard on the devs. Don't be so hard on Activision. They put out games, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. They put a game out every year. Like, what do you? They're a AAA company that has the power to change how the fuck when the fuck to put out a quality piece of product. It doesn't make any sense because it's just like. You would see this pattern, right? You can see a pattern kind of forming here. And them not realizing that at the end of it, it's just like, okay, dude. Or are you guys blind? Are you guys fucking retarded? What is it? Can you guys step it up, please? See, and also having all the games connect is fucking ridiculous because you get to see all these menus pop up. You got they got Vanguard. You got fucking Cold War, you got Warzone, you got Modern Warfare, all these fucking games just side by side, and I feel like it's just gonna get to the point where it's 10 fucking games, you're gonna go to this clusterfuck of a menu, and it's just really ridiculous, dude.
Strike team, Psych is mission priority 1.
On top of that, if you play one game, all the other games break for some fucked reason. And Warzone being the main, thing that I'm pretty sure they make money out of. They rack a shit ton of money from that fucking mode, dude. It's nuts. And they just neglect the actual base game. They're known for the campaign and multiplayer sometimes, and any other special mode like zombies, survival, or co-op, spec ops, all that. But they just fucking failed to even mention any of that, Or they just neglected. They just said it's not priority anymore. Priority is fucking Warzone, dude. It's nuts. At this point, I feel like I'm talking about COD so much that you can just label me as a fucking COD YouTuber at this point, because this shit's just nutty. I was literally on my Discord call with my friend right now. I'm I'm in the call right now. I told him I want to make another COD video. And he's like, oh, so what are you, a COD YouTuber now? I'm like, no, I'm not. I do not want to be a COD YouTuber. But at this point, it's just the game is so shit that there's so much to talk about. And I bought the game that I just need to talk about it because it's just so fucking bad, dude. It's gnarly. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to rant about the game. Because as much as I kind of shit on the game for being repetitive and stuff, it has its charms here and there, but it just seems like that charm's kind of fading away, and it's just engulfed by corporate greed at this point, and it's so fucked to see. They just want to fill the investors' pockets up with the fat greed and be on their merry way. Just really just fill them up, At least with this part in Forsaken, it's different. It reminds me of Moon. kind of. But I feel like Moon should probably come back though. Like that rapid. I mean, I think you could probably ramp him up like this. It's like a polished piece of shit that's been like reformed every year. I feel like that's what COD's gonna turn into, or it's been going and down that trend. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I mentioned this in the last video, it's just like they don't really innovate anymore. They just kind of like repolish the same piece of shit, and then they call it new. And then you put the fucking $60 price tag on it, and it's just like okay. Like hell, even Call of Duty Mobile is like actually doing something worthwhile. Oh shit. Another thing is, why did they end the Ether storyline? I don't know why they ended it. They had the characters developed and everything, and then just like killed them off in the most retarded way possible. Like I hated how to see zombies go from like a simple fun game mode to like some devs just like, oh yeah, just toss it in there, you know? It's just a fun little game mode. To see it turn into like, oh my god. Alright, clutch situation here. Whoop! Fuck, I just see that because, you know, fucking whatchamacallit. Oh! Oh, there's too many of them. Oh! Oh! The whole thing with the Ether storyline is either the characters, right? They actually have some kind of like chemistry between each other. Like, whenever you get surrounded by like a bunch of zombies, they'd have like a line, and then everyone else would start like kind of poke in front of that person, you know? Why? Oh, I'm down here. Oh, I'm down. Oh my god, it's so close. Jesus, alright. What the fuck? Oh! Oh! Forgot that was a thing. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, you gotta be fucking me. Oh. Fuck you.
Break rule.
The like actual character dialogue that especially in the cinematics, dude. They literally could have done like cinematics for this game and have it so like every single operator could have like their own dialogue. And you know what? I feel like it's that reason that we got like free content for the entirety of the game. It's like, and I feel like in their minds they're like, okay, we're gonna give the players free content, but you know, you're not really like guaranteed anything like special, you know? And it's just like you can have like shit quality content for free, or quality content you know what you're getting for a certain amount of price, you know? It's like, okay, you know, you get like a cinematics playing like in the Call of the Dead and all that. Like even the beginning in cinematics, they have something. Like I really, they had potential for Black or Cold War zombies because you're able to play as any operator, right?
They got that whole
and so you could have like so many different interactions and so many different like cinematics, dude. They could have played. That could have played out. And I felt like if they would have done that, that would have been so fucking good. Like I feel like that would have been like worth the money, worth the wait, all of that jazz. But knowing damn well that they're giving this shit for free, they're not gonna even bother to do that because, you know, they're already spending resources on making new maps, quote unquote. It's just like multiplayer maps, but just like with like a zombies reskin to it, you know? It's kind of fucking stupid. See, Black Ops 1, the dialogue they had.
It is almost time.
Quite on par with God. What the? My eyes. I'm playing this in the dark room. My eyes. God help me. And not only does Activision think that they could just put out half-ass games, but they just have the urge to just control everything, dude. The esports scene, all of that. There's a $20 million like fee if you want to become like an official team. which is nuts because it's just like, okay, how the fuck are you supposed to get your foot in the door, you know, as just a normal team? How do you do that? They have like a full-on monopoly on those games. It's really, really sad. Even the pro players are kind of frustrated with COD just because of their lack of, you know, just the way they're doing things is pretty fucking scummy. And the fact is that even pro players can't even talk shit about the game because they're under like contract that if you like say anything bad about the game, then you get fined for it, which is nuts because, well, if you're a pro player, you kind of like know how everything works and how everything should feel whenever you're playing the game, right? And to criticize how the game feels will fucking pinch your penny with like a fine, which, like, why is that even a thing? I feel so bad for them because they actually know what the pro players know exactly what they're talking about because they've been playing the game for so long, and they have the experience to actually talk about what needs to get fixed, what needs to change, what needs to happen next, you know. And to see it basically, it's kind of like just like, you know, they don't have any freedom of speech essentially when it comes to talking about Call of Duty, the game. They don't have anything. They're basically just hushed. They've been silenced basically, and it's sad to see how they treat their pro players. Because you don't really see this about like other games, right? Other like esports games, you don't see it. Like CS:GO, you can talk shit all you want. I mean, within like, you know, reason. You can criticize the game within reason, but criticizing COD, nope. Sorry, bud. You wanna get a $25,000 fine? I mean, then you're gonna like hush your mouth. You can't say anything. You just play the game. That's about it. And the game's not even finished, and they're not even allowed to play the game. They're not allowed to play tournaments for 3 months. Like, what? What is that? They can't face each other. They can't practice. Can't do anything. Like, what the hell do you want me to do? What do you want them to do? Like, I don't understand. How the hell did Activision get away with this shit? Like, I don't get it. It's bad. You update one game, you release one game, you update the game, you break every other game in existence within that launcher. Ever since COD has gone onto the Battle.net launcher, it has been just bad. It's been bad. They just have like a monopoly on their game, which is sucks. It's ass because usually, like, you know, if you get Black Ops 3, right, you know where I'm going with this. You get Black Ops 3. The Steam Workshop has so many maps created by people, fans of the game, especially in zombies, dude. Those modded zombies maps, they're just as good as like Cold War maps, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. The amount of time and effort people actually put into zombies maps on the workshop is obscene. It's crazy to see, and they just like took all of that away by adding COD to the Battle.net launcher. Because you can't really mod. You literally can't. But they have full on like ports of the COD or Cold War bosses and all of that onto Black Ops 3 zombies. They have full on maps with like stories and cinematics and all of this jazz. Like full on cinematics. Not even like I'm talking about like COD cinematics where you used to have like for zombies, like you used to have those intro cinematics in the beginning of like Black Ops 1. Like they actually put some time and quality into it, and it's all free. It's all free. They might add their like Patreon or their whatever links, their PayPal down below, buy them some coffee or something, or just give them a like on the workshop, and yeah, just upload them on the workshop, and that's all they ask for, and it's completely free. That's how you make free content. Like literally, it's that good. And then the stuff that Activision puts out that is free content, or the newest Call of Duty, quote unquote. It's literally the same thing with a different kind of polish, and that's it. And then they resell it. It's nuts. It's crazy. It's insanity. And then they wonder why their games aren't selling. It's almost like you're making these games every single fucking year and not putting any thought or effort into it and expecting it to sell well. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like they think the consumers are really fucking stupid. They're really brain dead. Like they see a new COD game and they'll just fucking buy it. And for some people, that's the case, sadly. But for people that are like were on that ride, that Call of Duty ride, way back when, they know exactly what's going on. And to basically spit in the face of those fans is like, it's just bad, dude. Like, get somebody, like, hire someone else to actually be like the lead director or like the different CEO or something, dude. Because to be frank, I think like it's not even like the devs' problem at that point. It's more like people that are fucking up above those devs, probably fucking supervisors, maybe. I don't know. Not even a supervisor. I feel like it's probably like higher than that. They just think like, oh yeah, this is gonna sell. You know, you get the Call of Duty name. We're just gonna post this piece of shit. They don't even know. They probably haven't even played the game long enough to actually know what's going on and what makes a really good game, at least a COD game. And so you have these fucking suits thinking like, oh yeah, let's just throw this piece of shit and it'll sell regardless, you know, without actually taking into account what the devs want to do, what the fans really want, and what actually sells. You know, what actually makes COD. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, like, that's my whole spiel on that. If you made it this far into the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe. And yeah, I might make more of these videos because I mean, shit's kind of popping at this point, and yeah. Anyways, peace, boys.